Welcome to the Daily Business and Finance Show. Trump's potential $3 billion gain from Truth Social deal, Tesla's production cutback in China, and Nvidia's new wave of demand, a financial roller coaster. Plus, Tesla bulls remain optimistic despite 30% drop this year. In energy news, Summit Midstream Partners' $625 million deal with MPLX. Apple DOJ case could result in a hefty fine for the tech giant. Reddit stumbles in second day of trading while Nike and Lululemon shake up the athletic apparel sector with stunning earnings reports. And finally, cannabis stock surge as Schumer pushes for Safer Banking Act. Stay tuned after this short ad break to delve deeper into these headlines and more. Shares of Digital World Acquisition Corp experienced a decline of 8.6% following the approval by shareholders of a transaction that will make Trump Media and Technology a public entity. Donald Trump holds a substantial share in this venture. This development is happening amidst legal complications and an analyst's caution about potential future instability. Even with this decrease, the stock's value has seen an increase of over 100% within the current year.
Reportedly, Tesla is scaling back the production of electric cars at its plant in China due to a slowdown in EV sales growth. The company has transitioned to a 5-day workweek from previously working 6.5 days, impacting the production lines of Model Y SUV and Model 3 sedan. This development occurs amidst rising competition and Wall Street's growing skepticism, leading to a drop in Tesla shares by over 4% in pre-market trading on Friday.
Nvidia, the renowned tech giant, made a significant announcement at its annual GTC Developer Conference. The highlight was the unveiling of its new Blackwell GPU platform. UBS, a global financial services company, forecasts an upswing in demand for Nvidia's products. This surge could potentially generate revenue to the tune of $150 billion by 2025. The prediction is based on growing interest from countries such as the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and Japan. Despite concerns over supply issues, Timothy Arcuri, an analyst at UBS, views any short-term weakness as a potential buying opportunity.
Shares of Tesla have taken a hit as the company scales back on electric vehicle production in China. This move comes on the heels of a warning from CEO Elon Musk about potential decreases in growth rates, attributed to macroeconomic factors. Market analysts are speculating that Tesla's strategy to reduce prices could put pressure on its competitors and potentially increase its own profitability. In other news, Senator Elizabeth Warren has called for an investigation by the SEC into the independence of Tesla's board. Despite these developments, Morgan Stanley continues to hold firm with a price target of $320 for Tesla.
Summit Midstream Partners has finalized the sale of its Utica unit. This includes shares in both Ohio Gathering and Ohio Condensate companies. The buyer, MPLX, purchased these for a total of $625 million. As a result of this transaction, Summit's portfolio will now lean more towards crude oil, and it will also help in reducing net leverage. Furthermore, Summit has future plans to transition into a C corporation within this year. This move is aimed at enhancing trading liquidity and optimizing tax implications.
Apple is currently under scrutiny due to a significant antitrust lawsuit filed by the U.S. Justice Department. The lawsuit accuses Apple of monopolizing the smartphone market. However, Bernstein, an investment firm, anticipates that this will have a negligible financial effect on Apple. They suggest that possible consequences could encompass a monetary penalty and heightened competition within the iOS platform. The resolution of this case might take between 3 to 5 years, during which competitors may gain access to Apple's APIs and ecosystem.
On the second day of trading, shares of Reddit experienced a drop of more than 7%, landing at $46.85. This is below their initial opening price, which was $47. Even though the company managed to raise $748 million in its initial public offering and secured a profitable content licensing agreement with Google, it is still under close examination by the Federal Trade Commission. For the year 2023, Reddit has reported an increase in revenue but also significant net losses.
Earnings reports from Nike and Lululemon Athletica have caused a stir in the apparel and footwear industries. Nike is expecting a temporary decrease in revenue due to an emphasis on innovation, while Lululemon is warning of substantial declines in both revenue and profit. This information has had a negative effect on stocks throughout the sector, including those of Allbirds, Deckers Outdoor, On Holding AG, Wolverine Worldwide, Under Armour, Skechers and Birkenstock. Despite this downturn, Nike's dedication to its wholesale partners has resulted in an increase for shares of Foot Locker, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Hibbett.
Cannabis stocks experienced a significant increase on Friday, with Canopy Growth shares leading the way with a 60% jump. This surge was prompted by Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer's advocacy for the Secure and Fair Enforcement, or SAFE, Banking Act. The purpose of this act is to provide cannabis businesses with easier access to banking services. Other firms including Leafly, Aurora, Sundial Growers, Medical Marijuana Incorporated, Tilray Incorporated, Growth Generation Corporation, and Acreage Holdings also benefited from this development. Schumer's actions are in line with supporting the federal legalization of cannabis within the United States. And that's a wrap on the Daily Business and Finance Show. Keep investing in your knowledge, folks. Until next time, stay savvy and keep crunching those numbers. I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Farewell until tomorrow. Have a good one wherever you are.
This content is sourced from the Seeking Alpha website, so support our podcast by becoming a Seeking Alpha Premium subscriber. See the show notes page for links to sign up. This episode is produced by Classic Studios. This podcast provides information only and should not be construed as financial or business advice. Check out our other podcasts in our network at classicstudios.com.